Hey there, good morning. Day 2 here in Tahoe. Now, as you can see behind me, although that's false, one of the amazing things about being in Lake Tahoe is the views, the outdoors. And so, while it's nice and light outside and we have some time, I'm thinking we should go out there. We should explore some nature and see some of that. No, it's not a casino, I know, but man, you gotta admire the beauty of life sometimes. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out there and go admire some beauty. All right, come join me. There are a lot of skiers in this town, and that's kind of what it mainly is. It's a ski resort town that also happens to have some casinos. It is crazy. It is 24 degrees right now, and it is completely tolerable. Like, I'm having no problem standing out here right now making this video. And I don't know what it is. Like, is the air drier or whatever? It's funny. Like, when I'm home in St. Louis and it's like 40 degrees, it's so fucking freezing. Like, I can't keep my mind straight. But yeah, here it is. Like I said, 24. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolute beautiful mountain town. And, I mean, I could walk around all day in it. All right, so we're going to head over more towards that way. We're going to get into some nature. We'll take a look at it real quick. Oh, it's funny. It's too bad, but Bally's is offering a deal where if you're a first-time sign-up, that you can get from $10 to $250 in free play. Now, I would love to take advantage of that, but when I was in Atlantic City, I played poker at Bally's almost exclusively. So I now am I'm a long-standing Bally's member, which makes it worthless to me now because I barely ever come out here to Bally's properties. And on top of that, like, I can't even get the free play or whatever to sign up for it. So, very unfortunate. Wish we could do it. All right, so we're heading now more towards nature here. You can see. My goal is to get a view of the lake, though. We'll see if that's available. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get to the lake. I don't know if you can see it there. That's a fence there, and it's all kind of blocked off. It's private beach access all the way up into the up to the lake. So don't think we'll be able to get that. I will say though that we're going to eat dinner at Sapori Lounge tonight, and so Sapori Lounge does have what they call the Vista Lounge, and I think much like when we were at Sage yesterday, we'll be able to get a spotting of the lake from there otherwise. But just these trees alone and all that, very nostalgic for me. Spent a lot of my winters in Lake Tahoe when I was a kid growing up. And, part of my introduction to casinos, I've been around these casinos for a long time. As you can see, there's a Golden Nugget. And, all right, so maybe it's time to walk to the Golden Nugget. Or maybe it's time to go swim at Harrahs. Have it be a little warm, I know it's a heated pool and it's got a dome. I don't know if I'll get any footage of that, though. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little weird about filming pools when people are there. And I know a lot of influencers do it, but I'm not really a big fan of it. So if nobody is there, then we'll get some shots. The mountainside, though, is just absolutely gorgeous. I can't get enough of it. I love it. And all those clearings, those are the snow runs. Because this is a big skiing town. So here is a fun fact about Bally's, which is that building right there with the red sign. There was a great movie from a little over a decade ago starring Jeremy Piven called Smokin' Aces. That movie was filmed while Bally's was still called the Horizon. It's the former Caesars Tahoe as well. And that player suite or executive suite or whatever that he was staying in is up there on the top of that. Great movie. If you have not seen Smokin' Aces, I highly recommend it. Especially if if you love gambling and all that kind of stuff and everything that comes with it. It's a movie that was made for us. All right, next step, I will be entering the Golden Nugget. I'm on a little patio here. It's pretty cool. Got the flame going and all that. This is the former Mont Blue, which is also the former Hard Rock. And now it's neither of those. And we're gonna go in and take a look at it. It's a bit of a sad place in here. It's very dead. This is the craps table if it were running. Sure is beautiful. Sure love all them chips. Well, I have to admit that I'm kind of sad that all the rock memorabilia is out of here. That was something fun to look at. But, you know, it's got all kinds of the regular accoutrement of casinos as we walk through it. Now, I don't believe I'm a member of the Golden Nugget Players Club. And I mean, that'd be a miracle if I never signed up for it on Fremont. But I don't think I ever did. I don't think I've ever played at the Golden Nugget. Years ago, I was down there and I thought about playing there, but I ended up spending all my time at Binion's Horseshoe. So it could be that Daddy has no allegiance. Yeah, it's crazy. I was indeed not a member. So I signed up and got $15 in free play. So we'll, utilize that. See what we're going to do. I think we're going to go with one of these fun games, this Dragon Link. We'll see what comes out of it. Small correction. So Golden Nugget, where I am right now, was Horizon. And Caesar's Tahoe, which is now Bally's, where Smoking Ices was filmed, was called Mont Bleu at the time. So that's where Smoking Aces was filmed, was at Mont Bleu, not Horizon. All right, it is now 19 degrees, and I was absolutely feeling it by the end of that walk. Stomach was completely empty. Kind of got off to a late start today, so having a little beef jerky to kind of fill in that gap, and then we're going to go to Sapori in about an hour and eat there. But yeah, definitely freezing, definitely cold, definitely caught up to me. 19 motherfucking degrees. Woo! The pool is indeed unoccupied. It's got this nice little dome over it. Makes it a year-round pool. It's beautiful. They got some kind of backyard almost into the rest of the pool there. But we're going to take a nice little dip and before we go to Sapori to eat our din-din. Well, friends, we are here at Harrahs, and it is time to eat. So we're going to head up to the 18th floor and have some fine Italian dining at Sapori. I don't know what it is about an Italian restaurant, but it just seems to encourage people to be really loud. So the voiceover that I did live talking about this cityscape view was completely covered by the conversations at other tables. So instead, I'll do this narration. Now here is the focaccia bread that they served me. It was wonderful because it was fresh, hot, buttery, and oily, and that is when focaccia is good. I recommend focaccia if you're at a nice Italian restaurant. If it's like cold off the shelf, there are a few breads worse, and it's dry, and I don't get why people get it anywhere other than fresh. Now, we went with a German Pinot Grigio. I like red wine a lot, but mainly with beef. For beef, you need it for the tannins. But with white wine is what I like with pasta, especially with what we ended up getting, which was a fettuccine shrimp scampi. Now, this beet salad, I can't tell you enough how much I enjoyed it. I really love beets to begin with, so that helps, but it had the orange and the red beets. It had gorgonzola cheese mixed in with sweet nuts and the mesclun mixed together. I'm giving it a standing ovation right now, if only you could see me. Then here was the fettuccine scampi. Look, if you don't like your noodles al dente, make sure that you mention that to them before they bring it out. And the shrimp was a little gamey and quite disappointing. Alright, this is our final morning here. We're going to get on the bus to Reno in just a couple of hours. But first, we're going to go to the American River Cafe and have ourselves some breakfast. This would be a fine place for Brad Pitt and Tom Skerritt, as a river literally runs through it. We are going to go with the avocado toast. Yes, because that is what we are, a yuppie. Take a look at that. That is gorgeous. Got the avocado on top. We got the smoked salmon, the sour cream. There's a hard-boiled egg that's crumbled over the top of it, and some greens. Also, some pickled red onions. Should be delicious. That was good and exactly what I wanted. I didn't want it to be too heavy of a breakfast. And that was perfect. It was nice and light. All right, back up to the room and our stay here.